Hi rock fans, hi everyone. 1968. Another good year, another very good year in music. Maybe not as great as 1967 or even 1966 or 1965, in my opinion, but it was a very good year anyway. And I choose my top 5 favorite rock albums from that year, 1968, and I'd like to know your opinion. So at number 5, the album I pick is an album by the Small Faces called Ogden's Not Gonna Flake, which is a concept album about this boy, called Happiness Stan. And I really like, the idea of the narration, between each and every song from the side two of the album. And I love or really like most of the songs here, especially songs like Mad John or The Hungry Intruder. I also really like songs like Afterglow, Lazy Sunday, Song of a Baker. So the Small Faces, Ogden's Not Gonna Flake. At number 5. Okay, let's continue with number 4, which is the Rolling Stones' Beggar's Banquet. And this is a very good bluesy album. Maybe a little bit slow for me, in my opinion, but anyway, it is still a very good album. Now, of course, we have that classic here, "Sympathy for the Devil," but other than that, I love songs like "Parachute Woman," "Street Fighting Man," and "Prodigal Son," my three favorite songs from the album. And "No Expectations" is another very good track from the album. So the Rolling Stones, Beggar's Banquet at number 4. Okay, let's continue with number 3, which is probably most of the people' favorite or second favorite album. And I'm talking about the Beatles' White Album. And the White Album is not my favorite Beatles album, but there are a couple of songs that I love or really like anyway. And I really like, that there's a wide range of musical styles here. And some of my favorite tracks here are Dear Prudence, Helter Skelter, Mother Nature's Son, Blackbird, Everybody's Got Something to Hide Except for Me and My Monkey. Whew, long track, long title. So the Beatles' White Album at number 3. Okay, number 2. I think a lot of people may disagree with my choice, because this could be a very surprising choice, but I think this album is very underrated, in my opinion, and I'm talking about the Pink Floyd second album, which is A Saucer Full of Secrets. Uh, a lot of people think this album was not a great follow-up to the Piper at the Gates of Dawn, but I think Piper at the Gates of Dawn is a better album, but I think Saucerful of Secrets is still a great album anyway. And this was the last album with Sid Barrett and the first album with David Gilmour, so this is the only Pink Floyd album to feature, all 5 members, and I just love most of the songs here, especially Remember Day, Let There Be More Light, and Corporal Clegg. Really like Corporal Clegg, but I love most of the tracks. I think Seesaw is a pretty good song, Jug Band Blues. So Pink Floyd, A Saucer Full of Secrets at number 2. And finally, at number 1, I went for the Birds, Notorious Bird Brothers album, and I think the combination here of space music and country music combined together. I think the idea of that was something very original. I love the album from start to finish, especially songs like Natural Harmony, Draft Morning, Changes Now, Tribal Gathering, Dolphin Smile, Wasn't Born to Follow. They're all good, and this is my number one choice from the year 1968, The Byrds' Notorious Byrd Brothers at number one. So that was it. I hope that you enjoyed, and I'd like to know what is your top 5 favorite rock albums from the year 1968. So thanks for watching, and see you for my next video.